Trump and J.D. Vance tell Jesse Waters that this is a coup and we need to invoke the 25th Amendment. They're full on hysterical. The Heritage Foundation is talking about all the money that they're going to commit to fighting Kamala Harris being at the top of the ticket in state after state. I'm just, I'm not buying it. Talking about how Trump picked J.D. Vance because he believed he was going to run against Biden, period. And in fact, by the way, Trump is whining about this over on his Nazi-infested social media site this morning, last night, about, I spent millions of dollars getting ready to go against Joe Biden. This isn't fair. Okay, Donnie, I can just see him sitting there in his diaper, waving his fists around. It's not fair. It's not fair. Yeah, right. He's got nothing but insults. And his most recent rally was just bizarre. I've got a whole bunch of quotes from it, but I'm not going to inflict them on you. The Lincoln Project just came out with their first ad. It's called Warrior. And I'm just going to play about 15 seconds of the audio here. If Sean, you can pull this out of my computer. Tell me when you're ready. Okay, all right, here it is. This is from the Lincoln Project.
Vice President Kamala Harris is ready, experienced, and as a tough prosecutor, Kamala Harris dealt with men like Trump all the time. Rapists, con men, frauds, criminals. She's used to guys like Trump, used to putting them in their place.
And it goes on from there. So, rapist, con men, criminals. And that literally is the description of Donald Trump, according to juries of his peers. He has been convicted of being a con man. In the Trump University case, he was convicted of being, or convicted is the wrong word, adjudicated for all the legal beagles out there. A rapist, essentially, having defamed, and then the judge said, by common understanding of the word rape, yes, that's what we found he had done, or words to that effect. In the case of E. Jean Carroll, and then you've got, the business fraud, insurance fraud, tax fraud, real estate fraud. I mean, it just goes on and on and on, that he has already been found guilty of. So where is it going to go? I don't know. So far, there are almost 4,000 delegates to the Democratic Convention where the party's nominee will be ratified or certified or coronated or whatever word you want to use. I'm not sure what they call it. I will be there, by the way. We will be broadcasting live from the DNC. Biden already has more than 3,800 of those 4,000, which is basically all you need. I mean, you need 1,986 delegates to lock up the nomination. And as of midnight last night, I haven't seen any more recent reports, but yesterday state delegations started coming out and saying, yep, we're giving them all to Kamala Harris. They were having Zoom calls and voting. Tennessee, 77, they were the first. 77 delegates for Kamala Harris. South Carolina, 55 delegates for Kamala Harris. North Carolina, 168 delegates for Kamala Harris. New Hampshire, 25 delegates. Florida, 224 delegates. Louisiana, 48 delegates. So the Harris ticket is rolling right along. And the Republicans they've just gone bat guano nuts about this, and they don't know what to do about it. I mean, you've got a sex crimes prosecutor versus a rapist. How do you deal with that? Other than insulting, right? Talking about, oh, I don't like the way she talks. I don't like the way she laughs. Oh, look at that. She's a woman. Oh, look at the color of her skin. That's not going to help them. I really think they are SOL. They are in a world of hurt, the Republicans, and I think that, we don't have any polling yet. We won't really have any meaningful polling for probably a week or two. But I think this race has completely turned around. And I think the Republicans are in deep trouble.